Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Andy and this is your August monthly reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that you guys are having an awesome day, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. And yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna get started. I tried to tune into your energy a little bit, but I wasn't really feeling... I didn't pick up on anything, and it could just be because there isn't really anything specifically going on right now in your life that's significant, that would translate over. Again, it could just be me as well, but I wasn't really able to pick up anything energy-wise, so I just thought that was interesting. Because so far you've been the only sign that I haven't been able to get a read energetic-wise before we started the reading, so just thought that was interesting to note, guys. So we have the throat chakra. So this first card is kind of just pulling out overall what is the theme. I hope this music is not too loud. This is just pulling overall what the theme of this month is for you. So the theme of August for you guys is being more vocal, I think, is being more honest, which I think is interesting because I think that Aquarius, from all the Aquarius that I've experienced, are very honest people. And that's why I really like them. I think Sagittarius and Aquarius get along very, very well. But for some reason I heard being more honest is what needs to be expressed more, or being vocalized more is honesty. So maybe you've been holding in a couple secrets, maybe you've been sharing, but you haven't been sharing the whole picture with someone. So something like that. It's just there's a need for more honesty to be displayed in your life. And that's kind of what your overall theme is about. So we're gonna dive into your reading. Okay, I'm gonna use this deck. Okay. So let's see what August holds for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is going on in August for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, I'm gonna pull all the cards before I start talking today because I always like to get ahead of myself and start getting into it when I haven't even got the whole story yet. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay. Let's see. Three of Swords. What else is going on in the month of August for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius. What's going on in the month of August? No, it's two. I just want one at a time, please. One at a time. One at a time. Sun, Moon, Rising for Aquarius in the month of August. Nine of Cups. Your guys' spread is really interesting so far. It's just very interesting to me. We'll get it. Okay, I'm really interested now. Okay, we have Temperance, last card to come out. Okay, let's get into it. Let's break it down and let's figure this out. Okay. Seven of Swords in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords, Nine of Cups, Temperance. So what I'm getting for you guys is August is going to be a month where you are, I think, returning to yourself. I think it's a month where lately I feel like you've been kind of doing a lot or putting a lot of your energy and your time in the external. So going out, hanging out with friends, being very social. And I feel like that has been super draining to you. Like, I feel like you guys are really tired. Like, I feel like you're really trying to put yourself out there and like trying to like hang out, like maybe go on dates or something. I don't know about the dates, but definitely going out with friends, I see. Or just a lot, you've been trying to be really social. You've been trying to be super, super social. And I feel like that has been kind of draining your energy a lot. And it's been making you, your levels and your energy go from up here to all the way down here. So I definitely think that this is going to be a month more so where you're not really going to be going out as much, because it's almost like that energy is finally catching up to you, like of all the going out and whatever it is that you've been doing. It's like that's catching back up to you this month, and now you're like, okay, you know what, I'm really tired. I can't keep trying to do this. It's exhausting. Some of you also, I feel like, are afraid to commit to something. There's also like a fear of commitment here. There could have been a situation in the past where you kind of left or you walked away from. And I think that there's some type of, excuse me, there's some type of fear of commitment here, or settling down, or almost like I'm hearing like I heard like not being capable, or like they're saying now my head hurts all of a sudden. Wow. Guys, your energy is really strange. I feel like there was a lot of confusion over a situation. So maybe someone actually might have left you. So it could have been, remember guys, that the energies go vice versa. So it could have been that maybe someone had left you in a situation. And now that, because of that, that has you feeling that you're incapable of holding a connection, or that you're incapable of dating, or you're incapable of love. But it's left this, like, I feel like you guys feel you're incapable of doing something because something didn't work out in the past. And it's either something that you walked away from or someone walked away from you. And that has left you really sad. 10 of Cups in reverse. That's left you feeling really like, almost like, I feel like you guys feel emotionally neglected. And it could be that you're just maybe neglecting your own emotions, or you feel like others don't see or validate or hold any, not credibility, but it's almost like people don't it's almost like you feel like your feelings don't matter. And if you've been expressing, or you had expressed your feelings to certain someone in the past, and it wasn't received in the best way or in a good way, it feels like that kind of has left you feeling like incapable of love, because it's like you tried to express emotions, you tried to be emotional, and it wasn't taken the right way with this individual. And yeah, we have the Three of Swords. So yeah, it's like a disappointment. It's like a heartbreak almost. So you're coming down. Your energy feels a little bit lower. And it's almost like, I feel like maybe I kind of felt that little twinge of pain in my head for a second, because there could be some confusion, because I feel like none of these cards are really about confusion in my opinion. But I feel almost that kind of a like heavy, conflicted mental energy in the head, where it's like there is unsurety now, and I feel like the unsurety now is like you're unsure about yourself and what you're capable of because of this situation. And I think that that's what's being brought to light this month in August. So you're taking a step back, you're going within more so this month. You're not really going to be sending a lot of energy externally out into situations, partnerships, or friends this month. You're kind of taking a break from that. Because this energy feels so heavy, you're kind of just needing to be with yourself and deal with it, and deal with that emotional pain. With the Nine of Cups, so a lot of you are looking at what you have, and you're almost like, is this really fulfilling me? Is this really making me happy? Is this really bringing me joy? Is this, you're like looking at everything in your life, and you're like, and I feel like for some of you, you're looking at a specific situation between you and another person, and you're looking at it and you're like, does this situation add value to my life? Does this person add value to my life? Or are they just adding conflicting emotions and lower negative vibrations and feelings and projecting that onto you? Because I feel like, for some reason, I really feel like whatever the situation is specifically for you, remember this is a general reading, so it's going to be kind of different for everyone. Whatever the situation is specific for you, it's almost as if, like, obviously I don't want to say that the other person is 100% to blame, because if you're interacting with someone, I would say it's always going to be 50-50, because it's your fault and your responsibility for interacting with that individual and for continuing to interact with that individual. But for some reason, I really feel like it was something that was done on the other person's part on their half that kind of has left you feeling in that state of, I'm unsure of what I'm capable of because of how this situation happened. And now you're reevaluating that situation or other areas of your life as well, and you're kind of looking at it like, did this add to my life or did it take away? Is it adding to my life or is it taking away? And you're kind of really realizing, I feel like this month, that you could be doing a lot better than you are, or you could be better off without certain situations in your life, if you get what I'm saying. Temperance. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius. As far as signs I see, we have air, water, earth, and fire. So you could be dealing with any sign: Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think most likely it's either going to be an earth or fire sign. Earth, fire, or water. I'm going to say most likely. I don't think that you're dealing with another air sign. But temperance is really just talking about finding balance. So this month, like I said, it's gonna be more of a month of going within and like it's almost like not re-energizing yourselves, but like getting your levels to like a tempered state where you feel good within the self. Because like I said, if you have been really social and like really trying to put yourself out there, or really trying to invest in this situation with this person, your energy just feels really drained. It feels really, really, really low, and it just feels like you're just tired. I'm not saying that we're having a lot of negative emotions or feelings. It just feels like you guys are just exhausted. You've outspent your energy. And also keep this in mind too. Make sure to stay grounded with the sacral and root chakra. Like there's something that to me is pulling me there, to talk about that as well. And also keep in mind what your theme is this month. Your theme is to be more honest. And I feel like just because now that we have this spread, it could be just talking more openly about how you feel, or expressing how this person made you feel and telling them, letting them know, hey, like, I feel this certain way because you left, or blah, 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 or I left because of this. Maybe it wasn't expressed. But first, what's gonna come first is you balancing yourself. Feeling good within the self and clearing out what needs to be cleared. Yeah, and it's just you tempering your energy this month. So you just getting back into your normal mode of doing things. So this month is not a lot of activity this month. It's gonna be more relaxed. It's gonna be more internal than external, and just kind of getting yourself back to like ground zero so that you can go back out into the world and maneuver again how you did before. So not a lot going on for you guys this month. We are going to get 3 messages from your higher self. So these messages are going to come directly from the higher self of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So let's see, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I asked the higher self of Aquarius to give these messages directly. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So again, lack of communication, but what this really says is lack of honesty, okay? So, hold on. 6 of Coins or 6 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like these you can never see because they're so light and the light washes it out. So, I don't even know if I should show these. And then 5 of Coins. Okay. So, your higher self wants you to know that there is an opportunity this month for you guys to be more honest, and it doesn't mean that you need to, I'm getting that it doesn't necessarily mean that you always have to be honest with someone else. I think it always means that you have to at least be honest with yourself. If you're not going to be honest with others and you're not going to vocalize your honesty and your truth to others, that's fine, that's up to you. But I think that it's crucial to be honest with yourself, to not lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Don't allow yourself to believe that something is something that it's not when you know the truth in the situation, you know? And I really feel like that's what your higher self wants you to know. So there could be something about that situation with that individual that there is a truth that you're just not admitting and you're not being honest with yourself about, okay? With the 6 of Coins, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, your higher self wants you to know that you need to make sure that you're how much energy you're giving out, you're also getting that in return. So I'm getting that the main reason why you guys are feeling really drained energetically wise this month and why you're so exhausted is because you've been exuding yourself and you've been doing a lot for other people. You've been, like I said, you've just been going out, you've been trying to be really, really social. Almost like it's too much. Like you've been trying to do too much. Like you need to slow down, take a breather. The biggest reason why I think you might be feeling this way is because we are in Leo season, and that kind of really excites us and that really pushes us. Plus, we just had a really intense full moon in your sign, and we have Uranus just went direct. So we have a lot of things that are energetically pushing us to go be social, go do things, put ourselves out there, really push to grow and evolve, and it's just we just feel this energy of the push to grow, and it's like we instantly take that energy as us needing to go actively do something out in the world, when most of the times I think it means more so to work on the internal. Okay, so just make sure that your higher self is just trying to remind you that right now things are unbalanced because you've been giving out too much energy and you haven't been allowing that energy to return itself to you because you've been so go 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 go. So there's a need to calm down, and there's a need to make sure that if you are investing time and energy and attention into someone and they are not returning the same in return, you need to stop. You need to walk away. You need to let it go because it's not fair to you. Forget it not being, forget the way that they're treating you. Just don't take it as personal. Look at it as the way that you're treating yourself, because you are allowing yourself to be in that situation. You're allowing someone to treat you lesser than what you're giving them. So whether you think that's fair or not, I'm going to say that you probably don't think that that's fair, and this is your realization for you to come to terms with that. Be honest with yourself and let go of the situation. We have the Five of Coins, Five of Pentacles as the last card that the message is coming from your higher self. This is talking about being left out in the cold. This is talking about being shut out. So I'm getting that for some of you, I'm being told that what this is this is how you feel. You feel a lot of the times, you feel like an outsider always. That is very much an Aquarius nature, to feel you feel so different from everyone, so you almost like isolate yourself because you feel very different. And that kind of pushes you away from being social. So I'm getting that I feel like because you have this super isolated feeling and you feel like you don't belong with everyone else, like it's almost like you've been lately trying to force yourself into circles, into social settings that even though you know doesn't feel right, like you're trying to do something because it's like you want to find your tribe. I feel like you're really trying to find the people that are for you and the people that get along with you and the people that really vibe with your energy, because not everyone does vibe with Aquarius energy. I think everyone can get along with an Aquarius easy, because I don't think that they're hard people to get along with, but I feel like to really truly click and connect, like actually like understand an Aquarius and they understand you and you guys actually vibe and you feel the same way about things, that I feel like is a little bit rare because Aquarius are so unique. So I'm getting that I think your higher self is really saying that this is more of a feeling. It's not really the truth. So they're trying to say, like, you just feel that way. You only feel isolated because you feel so different from everyone else. And because you start getting the mindset, because I'm so different from everyone else, I don't belong anywhere. When that's not the case. There are people meant for everyone. Like, everyone has a tribe. Everyone has a circle of friends. Whether you've met them yet or not, everyone has a group of people that is for them, that you are going to vibe with, that you are going to click with. And I think that your higher self is trying to tell you, stop trying so hard to go find them. Like, they will come to you when they're supposed to, if you have not found them. Because I'm getting that, like, that's probably why you've been going out more and trying to be more social, because you're trying to find the people that are for you. And they will come, for sure, guys. But I think that your higher self wants you to take more of a passive approach to this and stop actively trying to seek that. So far, I'm going to say that, like, almost every sign's message for this month of August has been to take more of a passive role. Stop trying to actively pursue things. Everything almost feels like it's just coming to us naturally once we start getting in the right energy for it. So all that I think really needs to happen for you guys is you just need to clear up any type of negative emotions or feelings that you have. Clear your energy, balance yourself, find that balance within. And once you feel balanced and you feel good, start using the law of attraction and power of manifestation to create what you want. And if what you're trying to do is you're trying to call in your tribe and your soul family and the people that are for you, that will come to you. But balance needs to occur within, because we can't really properly manifest or attract things when we're out of balance. All right, last message is a closing message from Spirit. So this is what Spirit wants you guys to know for the month of August. Just a closing little message for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, every time like cards fall out like that, to me it's always a sign of confusion. So there's a lot of confusion in your life right now, guys. I feel like you guys are really confused now that I'm picking up on that. We have the Temptress, seduction, deceit, and a broken promise. So I feel like going back to this, what was it? You guys had the Three of Swords. So when you had the Three of Swords earlier in your reading, I'm really getting that whatever situation happened with a certain person, it's almost like they seduced you, or it's almost like you were pulled into the situation. You were really like drawn, you were like magnetically drawn almost to a certain situation, and it ended up not being good and it broke your heart. So that's what I'm getting with a broken promise. It's almost like maybe someone even told you that they were gonna commit to you, or they like said certain things and they weren't being honest and they lied. And that's what broke your heart. It's almost like someone pulled you in with their words, and then you saw that they were really no action, and then that kind of broke your heart. And it really could have been that it was the other person that walked away from the situation. A lot of you know exactly what went down. A lot of you are very, very intuitive, and a lot of you are clairvoyant, I'm getting. So a lot of you were actually seeing like whatever that person was lying about, whatever was like hidden in the situation, it's almost like you would get visions or you would get images of what was going on. And I feel like you guys really had a lot of, I don't know if it's love, but you had a lot of passion and a lot of care towards that person or situation. And that's why it really hurt a lot, because you really felt something. It's almost like, I think that for some of you, you really felt really connected with this person, and it's like that's what has you so broken, because you're right now, guys, you're trying to find your tribe, you're trying to find your soul family, and you met someone that I think maybe because of the way that they kind of spoke your language, and they kind of made you feel like they were someone that was gonna really understand you and really be like you were really gonna finally click with on a deeper level. And it was almost like this person was just all words, or like they kind of just spoke in your way to get something from you. I feel like this person did it in a deceitful way, like from the get-go. And I just heard really loud ringing in my left ear, so I'm getting that's for sure. That it was something where they pulled you in to get something from you. So maybe they just wanted an intimate physical connection, and that's all they wanted from you. And maybe they just spoke a certain way in order to get you interested, in order to get that from you. And once they did, they were done and they were gone, and that broke your heart. I feel like, from what I know of the Aquarius people that I know, I feel like you guys tend to get over things really fast. And I feel like even though you are emotionally hurt by this, I feel like are still, you're trying to move forward. Like I said, you're trying to go out there and you're trying to put yourself out there. But again, just relax. Be optimistic, but you don't have to actively be optimistic in the sense that you're actively trying to do things to make the situation better. Because like I said, I really feel like taking some time off to really reflect within is crucial for you guys right now. There's a lot of insight that can be gained from doing so. And I don't know, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, guys, this whole reading I felt a little bit iffy about. I feel kind of off about this reading. It just seems very confusing to me. None of the messages so far have really really resonated with me. Usually when I'm doing a reading, the messages feel right, and I'm not saying that they feel wrong, and I'm not saying that I don't think that this is what's going on. I'm getting just such a confused energy. This whole time I'm reading, I've been confused, kind of, So I'm just getting there's heavy confusion energy. I'm gonna pull one more card for you guys, and this is just gonna be what you can expect moving forward. What's to come out of this? What's to come out of this situation? So we have two cards. This is really funny. So we have So remember, we have such weird energy here in this reading. We have the Temptress. Remember, Temptress, seduction, deceit, temptation. This is the Devil card in traditional tarot. Seduction, deceit, lies, manipulation. I don't know. I don't like this. And then we have obstacles and challenges that fell out as well. So I also want to say this, that there is something extremely significant with this reading. We have numbers 15, 15, and then 5. So something with 5s for you guys, and the number 15 is very, very significant. What I'm also getting like you are trying really hard to resist that person. It's like because you really felt like they could have been someone for you, and maybe they left or you left and the situation is no longer there. You're like really tempted to go back to them. Like you're having to fight that temptation, and that's what the challenge is for you guys this month. The challenge is, are you going to learn and know better for yourself to not go back to that situation, to not be tempted by this person? Because I don't think that I think this person knows what they're doing, and I think that they have hidden motives or hidden intentions that have not been made clear to you. Or they have been, but you're kind of overlooking them for some reason. But this person, I feel like, is really just tempting you, and they're lying to you. They're manipulating you in a certain way to make them think that to make you think that they are a certain something in order to like pull you in. So there's a lot of like manipulation, a lot of control here from this person. And I really feel like it's something sexual. Like I really do think that. So I'm sorry if you guys that doesn't resonate, but I really, really am thinking that it's something like this person, it's like that they just want physical intimacy from you. So the challenge this month, guys, is definitely gonna have to be like isolating yourself. Not isolating yourself, but just going within, taking the time to be within yourself and not be pursuing this, and not be trying so hard to find the right person for you, because the right person for you will come to you when it's meant to come for you. And I don't think that this person is the right person for you. I'm gonna say that I don't think so at all, because these motives and these intentions, what this person is wanting from you, is not something that you should be wanting your partner to want from you. Okay, because it seems like it's really just a physical thing that this person wants. Alright, I'm going to wrap this up because I think I'm over time. I hope that this resonated with you guys. I hope that it helps you in any way, shape, or form. And I hope that you guys can comment down below in the comments so I actually know if it resonated with you, if it didn't, what did or didn't. And I think that's it. I wish you guys all the best, and I will see you guys in September. Bye-bye.